Hi everyone, welcome to the channel CareerPin. Today I am going to talk about one of the most important interview questions that is being asked in data science or data analytics or data engineering. It is about SQL Join Output. Most of the times you will see that you are given a few tables, maybe two tables, and it has repeated values, null values, and you are supposed to give the output of different kind of joins, and you are supposed to give the final output. However, I have seen that based on my interaction with a lot of candidates, I have seen that people are not aware of this concept in and out. And that is the reason why I want to record this video where I am going to explain the concept end to end. We will create tables in SQL. Before that, we are going to see the output, the logic in just Excel sheet. And then we will verify the output in SQL as well. So keep on watching till the end if you want to learn the concepts. Let's say here we have order table, and inside order table, let's say for the time being, you have just one column, customer ID. There can be multiple other columns as well for sure. But let's assume that we have only cust ID for the time. Something like this we have. You will see that we have duplicate values over here, 1 1. We have duplicate values here for 2, and we have other as unique values, and we have null as well. This is for order table. You would be also given, let's say, another table. Let's call it for the time being return table. Right over here also we have customer ID. We have these many values. You would be supposed to give the output of, let's say, inner join, left join, right join, and likewise. We are going to see it in SQL as well as over here. So first of all, let's see in this sheet itself, and then we will move to SQL. Okay. So a few questions that I want to clarify. The reason is a few confusion I would like to clarify over here, because a lot times I see that candidates are confused on a few topics, such as first question is, do we need to have primary key and foreign key primarily to apply join? The answer is no. It's preferred but not mandatory. Like you can see over here, mandatory. Like you can see over here is that this can't be a primary key, right? Because you have duplicate values, you have null values as well. Still we can apply join. I will show you the same thing, same table I will create in MySQL in this video, and I will show you we can still apply join. Second is column name of the common columns, or common column or keys. So basically by that I mean cust ID and customer ID. Should it be same? Should it be same or different? It doesn't actually matter. Name doesn't matter. As they say, name doesn't matter. Likewise here as well, this name, column name won't matter. What will matter is data inside the column. Data inside the column must be common or similar, so that we can apply join on common keys. So which is the common key over here is cust ID and customer ID. That is the very first thing. Second thing, right? Now let's see if we try to go ahead and apply the inner join output, right? Let's play around inner join. So here, in the case of inner join, as you might have read somewhere or in your course or on some other resources, what it will do basically is it will give us the matching records. So what it will give is, here you have cust ID and here you have customer ID. I'm not going into the details like where a candidate does the mistake. There are a lot areas where people usually do mistake, but I'm just going through what is the right answer.
So here you have cust id coming from order table and customer id coming from return table, because I'm going to consider customer cust id from order table and customer id from return table in the output. Now if you say this, for this one in customer id there are one, right? And it is matching record. So what would happen is, here you have one and here also you have one. For this one you have one over here, right? So that is the reason why it will come two times. Now it will again move to the second one, then again MySQL will see, oh, I have one over here, so I need to insert two ones. This is how duplicate, if you have duplicate values in a table in SQL, this is how it behaves. So please note that this you might not have worked, or even if you have worked on such things, you might not have observed this. So please note this. Now here 2, for this 2 you will see that here you have 2, so one records over here, sorry, this is going to be 2. And then what we see is for 3, do we have any 3 over here? No 3 in the complete column. It is not mandatory that in parallel only it should be only parallel. No, it should be in the complete column. Is there anything for 3? No, not matching, we will ignore this. For 4, is there anything like 4? Yes, we do have 4 over here, right? So let's insert that record, 4 and 4. Null values is not considered in inner join. Please note that although we have matching record, but it won't be considered in inner join. I will show you the output in your MySQL as well. For 7, when it comes to 7, do we have 7 in this table? No, right? So we will skip that because it is inner join. For 8, do we have records over here in the complete column? No, we do not have. We will skip that. 11, do we have it over here? Yes, and it is appearing just one time, right? So just one record. And then 10, do we have records over here? No, so we will skip that. And then for 2, do we have records? It was already included earlier, but again it is coming. So do we have records over here? Yes, we do have. So basically we can again insert 2 and 2. Right, so this is the output for inner join, guys. This is the output for inner join that we are going to see just right away after this in the case of MySQL as well. I will create these two tables and will show you over there. Any confusion over here, do let me know in the comment section so that I can help you out. This is one of the most important concept because this helps you in understanding the concept of join as well, which I feel is, people think that I know the concept, candidates think that I know the concept, but when you go in depth of it, you might not be aware of the complete concept. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the same table in MySQL, and I will show you that we are getting the same output in the case of inner join. Okay, so let's go in MySQL and let's create this table from scratch. All right, guys, so we are into MySQL now. When you open MySQL, something like this you will see on your screen. Now what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to create the same two tables from scratch. This will also tell you how to create a database, and inside the database tables from scratch, insert values, and then we will apply inner join query, and then we will verify if we are getting the same thing or not. Let's create a database called as SQL Join, right? Create database SQL Join and run it. So to run it, control and enter in MySQL. So you will see that here database is created, SQL Join. Now I want to use that database, right, for rest of the work. So we will say as use SQL Join. You must have done this, right? You will see that this SQL Join is highlighted now. Now what I'm going to do is inside this, you will see that on tables, I can't do any kind of drop down or something like this. The reason is because we don't have any tables over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create tables. The tables are the same as you see over here, order table and return table. I will insert the same value, exactly same value. So let's say if I have to create these two tables. So first of all, I'm going to write create. So over here, create table, and then I can say that order table. You see the table name over here. This is the table name, order table. and then I will specify columns. Which column? Cust ID, right? And then what kind of data is it going to be? Right now we are having, integers over here. Ideally customer ID should be string, means char or varchar, but right now let's say for this case we are taking integer. So this is the for order table. Let's execute this. You will see that this is executed. When I refresh this, you will see now I can do drop down, and you will see that here we have, let me just drag it down. You will see here we have order table, right? You can use describe order table to just see what is inside. You will see that here we have type null, if it is accepting null values are or not. Yes, we haven't defined any primary key or foreign key, so it is blank. Default, by default, is null, right? So these are the things that you might have learned, or maybe I will cover sometime later. We have created a table which is called as order table, right? Let's quickly create another table as well. I will just copy this and paste it, and then I will change it here, return table, right? You see here table name return table, and then here column name is called as customer ID integer, right? We'll execute this. I use the shortest way, which is control and enter, and then I came to the next line and I'm just using describe and then return table, right? Just to check, right? Customer ID is created and other things are there. Fine. No, we don't have any data right now. You can check it. You can say that select star from which table? Order table, right? You see that we don't have any information or any data inside this. You can do the same thing for return table, right? No information or no entries. Basically the schema is created, but however the structure is created, I would say. However, we do not have data inside that because we haven't inserted it yet. Let's go ahead and insert data, the same data that we have over here in order table. For that we are going to use insert command. So insert into which table? Order table. So let's say order table. We need to specify cust id as well, right? So cust id here we can specify that to be specific, and then values, and then first entry over here is 1, so let's say 1, right? Inserted, you can check, you can run the same query here, select star from order table, you will see 1 is inserted. Likewise we can insert the same thing again, right? So you can run the same query again, you will see that second is inserted. Likewise you can do you can insert 2 again, because third one is the 2, right? So we can insert 2, right? However, this might not be effective way to insert multiple values step by step. Rather what we can do is we can insert all values in one go itself. So for that what we will do is, till 2 we already have the data, right? Till 2 we already have it. After 2 we are going to insert 3, 4, null and all. So then here we have 3. I will just quickly edit this. So let's just press Control Enter. You will see that 8 rows affected. We can check. We can in fact, you can run that query over there, or you can just copy it here. You can match it 1 1 2 3 4 null 7 8 11 10 2, same thing, right? All right, so we have the first table ready, right? This is very important why I am going in depth of it, because a lot times you will see that you have questions available, but you want to write the query for that, so you can just create that table very quickly in MySQL, and then you can write the query and see the output by yourself. Good way to practice things, right? And I suggest the same for to a lot of candidates, and it is quite helpful. We are going to insert these records in return table. We are going to do in one go, so we can quickly do a cross check. 1 1 2 4 9 11 13 14 null. Fine, perfect guys. So I can just execute this. Let's see what we have in return table. I can execute in 13th line, or else I will just copy it here and I will just execute this. So you will see that now 1 1 2 4 9 11 13 14 null. Fine, as it is. You should also do this if you're watching this video and you want to practice such concepts. What I would suggest is do the same thing or similar thing, at least for this question and for others as well, as and when you practice, because this will give you understanding of how to create tables inside a database and then write the queries. So now let's go ahead and apply the inner join concept. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write inner join query to see if we are getting the output like this or not, right? So for that purpose, select star. I am selecting all the columns from first table and all the columns from second table in the output. By all column, I mean to say that obviously cust ID in order table and customer ID in return table, because there is only one column, right? So select star from order table, and then what I'm going to say is join. By default in MySQL it is inner join. You can obviously specify inner join. If you do not specify, by default it is inner join. So it is join. Which table you are going to join? The return table, right? So return table, and then we will give some alias as well. Here we can say that join return table as R, right? Giving alias is a good practice. And then we are going to say that on, right, on which column you are going to apply the we are going to apply the join, right? We need to specify that which is the common key or common column, and that is basically cust id in order table and customer id in return table. So basically it would be o dot cust id equals to r dot customer id, right? So this is the query. Very simple query, no complexity, very simple things, right? Just execute this. And now let's verify if we have got the same output or not, right? This is the output that we discussed earlier, and this is what I am getting from MySQL. You see that 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, and then 2 2 2 2 4 4 4 4 11 11 11 11 2 2 2 2, right? Null is not coming. The values that are not common, that is also not coming, right? Like for instance 7 8, those things are not coming. And you will see that if there are duplicates, then how it is behaving, right? Very important to know. Now in the next video I'm going to talk about left join and right join, and we will see outer join as well, if it is possible to do outer join in MySQL or not. If it is not possible, then what are we going to do, right? So that would be in the next video.
Thanks a lot for watching the video. I'm sure that it must have been very helpful. If it was, let me know in the comment section how did you feel about the video. If you liked the video, click on the like button, and also do not forget to subscribe the channel, because we are going to come up with many similar videos where we are going to explain interview questions. We are going to explain commonly asked interview questions and concepts. If you want me to create some videos, do let me know in the comment section, and I would be very much happy to create such explanatory videos. Thanks a lot.